Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kay, the Beehive Bugger, and here it's what you carry that counts and being ready when it matters. It has been a while, guys, since I have done a video. I have been so busy with life. Um, I've been out of town. My brother-in-law got married. We went to the Midwest for that. I've started a new job, a new career. Opening a business, just all the things in life that could hit are hitting at once. And so that's why I've kind of been MIA. But I do have a new video for you guys today, and I'm super excited to do it. Today, we are going over the Maxpedition BEEFY pouch. And I wanted to go over this one with you because I was just on an airplane, and this is some of what I took. I don't always check a bag, but this time, because I was flying with my entire family, we did have a check bag. And so this I keep ready. You can see it's been thrown around and used, and but I keep ready so that we can throw it in our checked bag. And we have a lot of things that we've always needed going on vacation, that we're like, oh, I wish we had that. And so this has been built up and worked on for years at this point. It's gone a lot of places with us, and it's more out of convenience. So you'll see there's a different variety of EDC, survival, and just comfort items too while you're traveling. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. On the outside here, I don't keep a lot, but I just keep a USB-C cable just in case we need an extra one, because everything has USB-C now and doesn't hurt to have extra. Let's go ahead and get in. Now this one is, I believe, they're Maxpedition's biggest one. This one is coming in at 8 inches high, 6 inches wide, and when it's not fully packed out, you can see I still have room in this. 2.5 inches thick. It's made with super rugged Maxpedition quality, 1050 denier nylon and YKK zippers. Again, as you can see, I have used and abused this pouch, and there's no holes, there's no tears, and the zippers still function as they should. So let's go ahead and get in this. This one opens book style. And it's fully loaded out. So we'll just start with the stuff that's fallen out. These are just wall adapters, because sometimes at the hotels the USBs and the lamps don't work, so we need wall adapters. That one's a double. But as you can see in here, you've got a pouch dump pocket back here, numerous elastic loops, lots of organization going on, like this one, because you can put cords or flashlight. I've had a bigger flashlight in there, and it kind of just folds. So yeah, this one's really nice. But this is everything that I flew with in my checked bag. So everything made it on the airplane. Everything made it to the Midwest, and everything made it back to the great Beehive State. So just go ahead and get into it. Start on this side. This one's just a super long charging cable for my son's iPad. Spare multi-tool. This one's the Leatherman Rev. This one is actually my first Leatherman that I actually ever bought, and it is still one of my favorites, strictly because the package opener. I love this thing. So good multi-tool there. Cheap little Cabela's flashlight. It works. It's a battery flashlight, but it does have a pocket clip, and this is just redundant because I also had my carry-on stuff, which I'm going to be dropping another video on, and I'll give you a sneak peek in just a bit on some of the stuff that I took with me on the plane. So just nice to have Sharpie right in the rain pin. Moving over to this side, Swiss Army knife. I mainly carry this one in here for the or the corkscrew opener, the wine opener. We have gone out of town many times and have gotten wine and haven't been able to open it, and so that is primarily why I keep that one in there. Then just a cheap Cabela's knife. I think this one came with the flashlight. This is just so I can have a pocket knife in case we need it. This is redundant to the Leatherman because most of the times I'm just going to throw the Leatherman in my pocket when I'm traveling, if that makes it with me. But nice to have a knife too. Back here, just a little boo-boo kit, some towelettes that you can wet in, band-aids, things like that, just in case we need it. This right here is just a little manicure set. This is kind of redundant too, but it's been in there forever. I carry the Swiss nail clippers in my EDC pouch and in my slings. So we do have nail clippers, but just throw that in there. So as you can see, lots of these ones are bigger. Then you've got medium-sized ones, and then your smaller loops over here. These guys right here are just collapsible straws. We have traveled to states that don't have straws, or they have the cardboard ones, and we don't like those, so we take these with us. This is just a spare cheap power bank, but it works, and so we just keep that in case we need an extra in there. And I haven't ever had a problem with it being in my checked bag. So back here, you do have a zipper compartment, which is why I really like the Beefy. It's big, it fits a lot, but I like the zipper pouch back here too, and it doesn't really make things too bulky on the back. But in here, I just keep a couple of extra batteries for our flashlights, and then some AAAs if we need them. And then this is an emergency blanket, and this one is a large one. It's a nice one. I can't remember the brand right now, but I keep this in there just in case. You never know. Traveling, being at the airport, need a blanket. My son needs a blanket. This will help. And then in the dump patch back here, so you actually do have two little attachment points right here. This, I just keep a small, tiny Night Eyes S-Beaner on here with a cheap little keychain flashlight just for in case we're in the dark and need to see. And then you've got this kind of D-hook thing right here. I don't really have anything clipped on there ever. But back here, keep a bandana. Multiple uses. If you know, you know. I'll just go ahead and take all of this out. And just some wipes. Hand sanitizing wipes. An adventure wipe. That's toilet paper on the go. And then just an extra charging cable. I probably need to upgrade to a USB-C because we were using my one in my carry-on. That's a splitter. Almost everything we have now is USB-C except my son's stuff. So yeah, so that is everything that I keep in here that we just throw into our checked bag. And of course, we got to have the Maxpedition Hear No Evil, See No Evil, Speak No Evil patch on the front. So this is one of my favorite pouches, and you can see I've got some others that I'll show you. So the size difference on this compared to, I believe this one is called the Fatty. So laying down, workspace is a little small. You can see this one is a lot bigger. What was that? Put that to the side. This one is the one that I keep in my EDC hiking bag. If you want to see everything in there, go check out my other video and I'll link that below. And then compared to, here, I'll move these back over. Compared to that one, you've got the, I believe this one is the Micro, and this one is the sneak peek of some of the stuff that I've flown with. I do have a video on this pouch, but there's some new stuff and some stuff that I just kept in my pockets or my sling that I am going to be showing in that video. That's going to be dropping soon, so watch out for that. Make sure you have subscribed and have hit the bell so you get notified when that drops. But you can kind of just see the size difference. Maybe if I stand them up. And just for another size reference, I have seen people use the Beefies and have them fully loaded, and then they take something like the new Platies that Maxpedition has, and they kind of just set it on top of their gear. So you can see, if you have a Platy, how big that space is right there. And sorry guys, I am getting over a cold, so if you can kind of hear that. I've been sick this week, so again, when life happens, it really happens. But there's that. So yeah, guys, that's what made it on the airplane through my checked bag. I've used it many times. It doesn't really change, as you can see. I need to update some of the cables because some of those cables I have in our carry-ons and stuff like that, but this stuff has come in more handy. It has come in handy more times than not. Yeah, and it's a great pouch. Maxpedition, heavy duty, carry handle, molly webbing on the back. It's just really rugged and has been a great pouch. I did buy this one with my own money many of years ago, but I wanted to show that one to you fully loaded out. I do want to thank Tim over at Maxpedition for sending me an updated one. I definitely need it, and it actually is coming at a perfect time. My new job, where I am and what I'm doing, they recommend that you put together an emergency kit. And so I am going to be loading this out. And yes, there will be a video on this too, but I am going to be using the Beefy to take to my office and keep in my desk. So as you can see, comes in lots of colors. I have black. Tim sent me green. It comes in khaki and wolf gray too. So check them out. Thanks again, Tim. Appreciate it. And that's the buzz on this one, guys. So until next time, I'll catch you then. See ya.